Bermuda is a beautiful island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Crystal blue water, pink sand, and iconic building is what makes Bermuda unique. It was established as a naval dockyard for the British in the 1600s. There's beautiful flowers. The hibiscus were really pretty. People think it's in the Caribbean, but it is not. It's not considered part of the Caribbean. This is part of the Royal Dockyard where the British came and they set up their colony here. This is a captain's quarters, and this is part of the history of Bermuda. Now it is a port for cruise ships. That's how I got there, which is the Frog and the Onion at the Cooperage is a restaurant. Here's some welcome centers. The Dockyard Cafe is another place where you can get great food. There's shopping, and there's lots of activities for the whole family. Calico Jack's is a restaurant, and there's a floating obstacle course for the kids and adults for that matter. There's ferries that will take you over to St. George's in Hamilton. I went on a couple excursions, and we did some sightseeing in Hamilton the first day. We landed at King's Wharf, and then we did a drive around the island. I did a little bit of walking. This is part of the Hamilton shopping district here. I just had to get a picture of this pigeon. It looks so unique. Our driver took us to this beach, and we really did see the pink sand that's made from the coral that comes up and is washed ashore, and it gives a pinkish hue to the sand. I couldn't pass up the chance to climb a lighthouse, so when we stopped at Gibbs Hill, I decided I would give it a go and climb the 185 steps. On one floor, they listed all the lighthouse keepers. I got a chance to walk Sea Glass Beach. And this is where I decided I would try the Bermuda fish sandwich made with raisin bread. It was delicious. Walking back to the ship, the water was so clear along the dock, you could see the tropical fish just swimming around and eating the algae and the coral. The next day, I went on an excursion to the Crystal Caves, and I got to walk underground into the caves. They were beautiful with stalagmites and stalactites, and that was really cool. A pontoon walkway. It was very, very pretty. We ended our time at Cooper Island Nature Reserve, where we got to explore several beaches And that was really cool. I got in the water. The water was so crystal clear and super sandy. It was a great beach. I couldn't get over how soft the sand was on Clearwater Beach. It was just so soft. There was no rocks in it. It was just such a great day at the beach. Super, super great beach. There were amenities there. You could rent chairs. I got some fish nuggets, and the beauty there, just hibiscus all over the place. Just a really great way to spend a day at the beach. After the beach, the driver took us into St. George's to catch the ferry back to the ship. We got to see the oldest church, more beautiful flowers, the beautiful homes, just beautiful buildings, the oldest pub in Bermuda. And then we caught our ferry and made it back to the cruise ship. We said goodbye to Bermuda, and our next stop we would be in Charleston, South Carolina, where we would take in all the Southern charm.